Hello, my name is Rusty Watson, and I live in the United States of America. This year, 2026, our nation is celebrating its 250th anniversary of independence. In honor of that historic event, I have researched and written a novel titled The Sunshine Patriot. It is a historical fiction tale of the American Revolutionary War as told through the eyes and experiences of a young boy and his widowed mother. Their story reveals that the drama and danger of the fight for freedom from tyranny were more diverse and complex than our history books tell us. Captured by Loyalist troops when he was only 12 years old, our hero conquered his reserve to gain a better understanding of the world around him. He chose to honorably fight for the freedoms we have taken for granted and enjoyed for over 250 years. Here are a few lines from my book to introduce you to the main character, who had just learned his beloved father had been killed. On that fatal day in 1775, Russell's entire world exploded into tiny bits and pieces. Scattered like dandelion seeds, they were set adrift into the sky. As a result, he had no pillar to attach himself to, and so he lost his courage. For a quiet, timid boy of 8, that was a mighty big thing to lose. When I came to the finalization of my story and Russell's successful matriculation into adulthood, I realized Russell's life was just beginning, but the Revolutionary War had not ended. In my research, I uncovered too many battles and skirmishes to write about. I couldn't put them all in, nor could I elaborate on all the people Russell met, or the friends and family who had so much impact on him. Historically, there were many questions left unclear. For example, why people chose the sides they did, and how the culture of the time determined their thoughts and actions. Just like Russell, I wanted to believe in the good of all mankind, but I learned history isn't black and white, but merely shades of gray. To whoever wins the victory goes the story. Researching and writing this book was an education for me. While I don't condone slavery or manifest destiny, both were real cultural conditions in the 18th century colonies. Like Russell, I'm sure there were many others who questioned the validity of taxation without representation or owning another person as chattel. After you read the story, I will leave it up to you to draw your own conclusions. Not to judge, but to give grace wherever it may be placed. As a quote I am fond of states, "It is what it is until we change it." And as Thomas Paine so aptly wrote, we have it in our power to begin the world again. While this novel was written to honor our republic and one of my Revolutionary War ancestors, it is simply a story of an ordinary person who lived in extraordinary times. Thank you for listening.